My mother kicked me out after finding out that I am pregnant and called me a disgrace. Now she wants to be in my daughter's life after finding out who her father is. I was 18 when I told my mother I was pregnant. She gave me 2 hours to pack and get out. Said I'd chosen to be a whore. I could figure out the consequences alone. Changed the locks while I sat on the front step with 2 garbage bags of clothes and nowhere to go. My daughter's father was a one-night thing during freshman orientation at college. I didn't even know his last name, just that he went by Alex and was visiting from Switzerland. Never saw him again after that night. Didn't have his number, didn't know his school, nothing. I dropped out, moved into a shelter, had Jana alone in a county hospital while my mother told everyone I'd run off to be a stripper in Vegas. 5 years of absolute hell followed. Waiting tables at a diner where customers grabbed my ass for $2 tips. Living in a studio apartment with black mold and roaches. Jana sleeping in a dresser drawer because I couldn't afford a crib. Food stamps, WIC appointments, walking 4 miles to work because the bus didn't run that early. My mother lived 20 minutes away in her 4-bedroom house. Never called, never visited, told family I was dead to her. My sister Denise would secretly meet me at parks, bring Jana clothes from consignment shops, but she was too scared to do more. Mom had threatened to cut her off too if she helped me. I made it work though. Got my GED through an online program while Jana slept. Started community college when she turned 3. Found better waitressing jobs. Saved every penny. Moved us to a safer apartment. Jana was brilliant, funny, started reading at 4, could do basic math before kindergarten. Everything I did was for her. Last month, a man walked into the restaurant where I worked. Expensive suit, Swiss accent, kept staring at me. Finally asked if I'd gone to State University 5 years ago. My heart stopped. It was Alex, but now he went by Alessandro Moretti. His family owned a luxury hotel chain across Europe. He'd been trying to find me for 2 years after his cousin showed him my picture from the university's orientation archive. He'd hired investigators, searched social media, spent thousands trying to track down a girl he'd spent one night with because he couldn't forget me. I told him about Jana, showed him her picture. He cried right there in the restaurant. His father had been pressuring him to marry some heiress, but Alessandro had refused, kept thinking about the American girl who'd quoted Shakespeare while drunk and laughed at his terrible jokes. He wanted to meet Jana immediately. Within a week, he'd set up a trust fund for her, bought us a house, insisted on backpaying 5 years of child support at $10,000 a month. His family flew in from Switzerland, embraced Jana like she'd always existed, showered her with presents and affection. That's when my mother reappeared. She showed up at my new house with flowers and tears, saying she'd been wrong. She'd missed us so much. Family should forgive. The neighbors had told her about the Mercedes in my driveway, the Swiss license plates, the delivery trucks from high-end stores. She'd done her research, found out exactly who Alessandro was, what his family was worth. She wanted to be part of Jana's life now that Jana came with a trust fund and Swiss finishing school potential. I let her in, let her talk. She went on about second chances, how young I'd been, how she'd only wanted what was best. Then she saw Jana's picture with Alessandro's family at their Swiss estate and her eyes lit up. We should plan her 6th birthday together, she said. Maybe in Switzerland? I've always wanted to see Geneva. That's when Alessandro walked in from the kitchen. He'd heard everything. My mother practically glowed, extended her hand, started gushing about her precious granddaughter. Alessandro looked at her hand like it was covered in sewage. You're the woman who threw out your pregnant daughter? He asked quietly. My mother stammered about tough love, teaching responsibility. Alessandro pulled out his phone, showed her something. Her face went pale. This is the police report from the shelter where your daughter spent her first month homeless. It lists her as an abandoned youth. This is the social services file showing she applied for emergency housing while 8 months pregnant. This is the hospital record showing she gave birth alone while listed as indigent. Would you like me to continue? My mother tried to explain, but Alessandro cut her off. Full story on channel linked below.